Well, hey there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Gaming4Justice. It's Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. We are live on twitch.tv/CallingOfJustice. And we are live on YouTube with Claudia, Alick, Calling Up Justice. Check out the YouTube channel. I just put up a really great video that is the panel discussion. Hey, TikTok! The panel discussion has premiered from the Karamatsu Revisited that Calling of Justice produced along with SCOTUS Theater. So if you want to check out that, it is like live on YouTube right now. So, which is exciting because I like edited it and got it up within I think within 2 hours of when I said, I can probably get it done sometime. Maybe tomorrow. So I'm glad that, I was glad I was able to do it without, stressing myself out. Let's play a game. What game are we going to play? We are going to be playing Old Skies, which is the brand new game that Wadjet Eye Games has put out. They are the people that made all of the Blackwell games, like the Blackwell Legacy, Blackwell Unbound, Blackwell Convergence, Blackwell Deception, and the Blackwell Epiphany, along with Unavowed, Shiva. That's a pretty good one. It's one of the first games that they came out with, and it's shorter, but it's a great game. Primordia, Renaissance, Techno Babylon, really good game. Shardlight, those are the games that I like that they've made. They're probably my favorite. Game Studio? What are they? Are they game studios? Companies? The people who make these games. It's Dave Gilbert's company. I've been a huge fan for probably close to 20 years now, which I just now said that number out loud for the very first time. So that's a hoot and a half, ain't it? Oh, more than that. This game came out in 2000. The very first Blackwell Legacy, which is the first Wadjet Eye game that I played, came out in 2012, and I played the beta test game. That was not as good as the new one, or the one that's all put out. But you can find those games on your mobile devices and on your computers, and I don't know, on other places. Check your local search engine for more. Now let's get to the game. Old Skies. Let's go. Yeah, play the game. Okay, let's see. Did it show up? It's not showing up. But you can hear it. Hold on. Sounds cool, right? It sounds cool. Let's see if we can find the game itself. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, we gotta shrink it a bit. Get it to fit. Oop. So her outfit changes depending on where you are in the game. I played a little bit of it because I don't like going into a game without knowing anything. So here we are, new game. February 15th, 2029, East Village, 6:31 p.m. All of these take place in the same New York that Unavowed
Fia, come in.
Takes place in. By the way,
Blast
Claudia.
It can't end like this. Come on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
And I think that's Dave Gilbert.
Fia, what did you do?
Financial District, April 14th, 2062, 7:31 p.m.
Right. A night off. Finally. Now to find something to do with it.
Oh, whoops. Why did you do that? There we go. Okay. Scan your mouse. That just means move it across. And then you can read the things. So this is... Mix is a hard light hologram programmed with 200 years worth of cocktail recipes. This logo changes every few chrono shifts. You don't even know what is advertised, what it advertises anymore. And then here's this logo changes. You don't know what it advertises. It looks like it says Saturn. It says Saturn. It must be a Saturn, and that says Ortis. Now we can. Oh, we don't have access to anything, but so we're gonna talk to.
Maybe it's not my place, sir, but that young lady seems to be eyeing you.
So what say you? Do we wave? Do we say something? Do we maintain eye contact and say nothing? I'd like to wave, because I think that would be nice and friendly. Heya!
I believe that's a sign of flirtation, sir.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Right. Hi. I'm new to town. Don't know anyone here. You alone?
Alone?
Yeah.
Hard to say for now. Can't answer. I'm gonna say.
I suppose I am, for now. Nothing is really definite, as far as I'm concerned. It always depends.
Depends. On what?
On ripples. Or variables. Or ripples within variables. Sorry, I must not be making any sense.
No, I think I get it. You're talking about time travel, right? You work for Chronozen?
You've heard of us?
Only what I've seen on the vids. Scientists going on about what's real and what isn't. Is all that true?
Every word, I'm afraid. It's always changing. I may not even exist right now.
I'm not sure I understand. You seem real enough to me.
Am I real enough for you to buy me a drink?
I think I can manage that. 2 Weathered cocktails, please.
Right away.
Okay. I'm gonna say, so what's your name?
So, what's your name?
Johnny, what's yours?
Ah, dang it.
Blasted.
Yeah.
Could have waited for me to finish my drink first. Could I have another?
Another what? You haven't ordered anything yet, miss.
Right. Never mind. Probably for the best, anyway.
So, so what happened here, what has happened here is that there was a chrono shift, and so the guy that she was hitting on ceased to exist. Maybe exist there in that place. So let's go home.
Lights. Another evening at home. Duffy did warn me about times like this.
Okay. Still can't do anything, so we're gonna look at this. Let's look at Personic.
Duffy always warned me not to check my Personic profile after a chrono adjustment, but it's not like he ever listens to his own advice. Oh, what the socket. Let's see what my current timeline self is up to. Looks like I'm quite fond of cats in this timeline. Hope they end up in good homes after the next chrono adjustment.
So this is her. This is confusing to me because I haven't gotten very far into it, but this is the her of this time. Even though she exists separate from this time, the character that we are playing, Fia Quinn, who works for Chrono, the time travel company, and this is Fia Quinn, who is a self-employed cleaner. She's unclustered. That means she doesn't have a partner. She lives on Stoke-on-Trent, in Stoke-on-Trent, England, and she has cats named Miss Purr, Chalky, Lily, Nala, Chewy, R.I.P. Kimber. And then she talks about her cats, but that's who she is. She's like a cute little cat lady with pink hair in that timeline. Here's a news about the latest Anderson treatment injection is now available. Don't forget to schedule your next Anderson treatment injection. The trusted treatment that has kept millions looking and feeling their best for over 3 decades. Staying on track with your injections ensures you continue to age gracefully, maintaining your vitality and health. Protect your investment in your future self. Contact your healthcare provider today to book your next appointment and keep the years at bay. International news. This is about a war. This is about food. Let's get into the story. And then here's a looks like someone who is, she is retiring from boxing. And then here we got messages. Rosha, this is just a group chat that doesn't give us any really super important information. This is a thing asking about if we could have some warning about the chrono shifts, but there is oftentimes no warning to a chrono shift. People who might regret promotions, and that's the messages. And now
There's got to be something better to do with my evening than go to bed.
I like going to bed in the evening.
Let's see what's out there.
As a matter of fact, I like going to bed. I like that she has little plants up there. It reminds me of Techno Babylon. Alright, let's go to Chrono's NHQ.
Hey, Nozzo, you there?
Hi, Fia. What's up?
Nothing at all. Any clients on the roster tonight?
Isn't this your night off?
Yeah, can't be bothered.
Right, I get you. I've got a nostalgia tourist on the waiting list. He wants to revisit one of his old student haunts.
I see. Babysitting duty. My absolute fave.
Be nice. He paid a lot of money. Clients like him keep the lights on.
I know.
So, you interested?
Yeah.
Sure, sounds nice and simple. I could use one of those.
Okay, I'll prep the client. See you soon, Fia.
Yeah, see you soon. Hey, Duffy.
Fia! Didn't expect to see you tonight.
Well,
Abe
you know,
Goldfarb, the
solo
voice of Joey
derailed all my
Malone.
evening plans.
Oof, yeah, been there. I know how it feels. You're doing the right thing.
I have nothing else to do. What thing is that?
What right thing is that?
The thing I taught you, way back when. Focusing on a job. It's the best way to get through the timeline malaise.
Oh, you think I'm malaised, do you?
Who, me? Well, I try not to think at all. Better that way. Anyway, say hi to Nazo for me and break a leg out then.
Yeah, see you later.
So this has the business names shift, so let's just take note of that. And now we still don't have anything, so...
Better get dressed for work.
I want one of those.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
Like, I mean both the ball and the outfit. I would love a future jumpsuit. Is anyone out there, would anyone out there also like a future jumpsuit? Future romper? April 14th, 2024, East Village. That was last week. 5:31 p.m. Was that last week? That was almost 10 days ago. That was 9 days ago.
You read?
That's
Loud
fun.
and clear. You made it in one piece?
All bits present and accounted for.
That's really fun.
Rough spot for a landing point, though.
Well, it's isolated, open to the sky, and close to the client's desired goal. As far as the brass is concerned, it's perfect. Speaking of, I'm about to send him through. You'd better get clear.
Righto.
Oh!
Timefall successful. I see him.
How is he?
He's fine. The cranial shielding did its job.
You'd better go check on him.
Alright, I guess we gotta check on him. It says, Mr. Clyde, Old Clyde. And so now we have this little tool and some money. Any kind of money that we need. And it says current when. I like that. Oh, also, as one should always, we're gonna call this let's spell things right, huh? So, oh, we saved.
Dr. Anderson?
That was something. Oh, you're Fia, is that right?
That I am. Welcome to 2024.
2024. So, this is real. I'm really here.
That you are.
You know this place. It's the old Seagram Center, right? Or should I say that it will be the new Seagram Center?
If you like. Whatever helps you make sense of it. Now go local, and we'll be on our way.
That's the outfit.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go. The silver flare isn't far.
Dr. Anderson, I need to take point. It's for your own protection.
Really? But I lived here. You didn't.
I have been fully briefed. I know the way.
Okay, I get it. Don't mess with the designated driver and all. After you, Agent Quinn.
Yikes, dude. Your client, Joe Anderson, he paid a lot of money for a trip into the past. It's your job to make sure he gets his money's worth.
Dr. Anderson?
What's up?
Are you sure you're all right?
Just hungry. Let's get going.
So, that clothing you're wearing,
Pretty perfect, huh? Figured I should blend in.
blend in?
I look like just another student, right?
Yes, you look like any other student from this time period.
Ha! Lady, I was joking. I know what I look like, but trust me, nobody around here cares. That's New York in the 20s for you. I just wanted to indulge. That's okay, right?
That is why we are here.
Exactly.
To the silver flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
Well, blast it.
Is there a problem?
Nothing we can't handle. Agents like myself are equipped with a multi-tool for just this reason.
Is that right?
Yes. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no problem at all.
Ah, blast it.
Got everything under control?
Yes. Just need to touch base with my handler. Won't be a tick.
Nozzo,
Hi, Fia. By the way, how's that new sub-vocalization module working?
tickles the larynx a bit, but I'm getting used to it.
Good. That means it's working. Anyway, what's up?
There's no keyhole on this door.
There isn't?
No.
Oh, must be padlocked from the outside.
Didn't they think to check that before choosing this landing point?
Do they ever?
Don't worry. I'll figure this out.
They always do.
I admit, it is very strange talking like this.
Oh?
You know, speaking with you without moving on my lips or making any sound.
I get it. But you can't deny it's useful. Besides, the brass insists.
Well, I insist on a softer landing point next time.
That's fine. As long as you do it subvocally.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Dr. Anderson?
What's up?
So, this is a bit awkward.
Can't get the door open?
I'm afraid not. We try to plan for everything, but
No battle plan survives first contact with the enemy, huh?
something like that.
Well, look, I think I can give you a boost over. You know, if you want. You'll need to open the door from the outside to get me out, but you can manage that, right?
All right, nothing for it. Boost me over.
Man, does this take me back?
Ow.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. Nobody's giving me a second look.
And the client?
I'll check.
Dr. Anderson, you all right in there?
Hey, I'm doing great. Don't worry about me.
Worrying about you is our literal job.
All part of the service package, huh? Well, worry not. I'm enjoying myself immensely.
You're enjoying yourself.
We used to come here, you know? Some friends and I from class. We'd sneak in with some beers and, well, you can imagine.
A bit of a rebel, were you?
Rebel. We were just drinking beer below the legal age. But it was fun, and we did feel pretty cool doing it. So, sure, let's go with rebel.
How did you and your friends get inside?
I don't know the combination to that lock, if that's what you're getting at. Back in the day, we all climbed over.
You climbed? How?
We were young. Some of us did actual sports. They helped the nerds like me. Youth may be wasted on the young, but it does have its advantages. Sometimes.
Are you sure you're okay in there?
Get hungry, but that's fine. It'll only make my meal at the Silver Flare even better. So you go do what you need to do.
I'm gonna leave you for a bit, Dr. Anderson. I'll find a way to get that lock open.
Take your time. I'll just stay here on memory lane. Ah, they were such good friends, you know? I wish I could remember their names.
Nozzo, what's the timeline importance ranking of this old rag?
I think it's safe to assume quite low.
Let's test that, shall we? So, any ripples?
No fear, the timeline did not change because you picked up a rag. If there are any ripples to be concerned about, I'll ping you. So feel free to grab as much trash off the street as you want.
You're too good to me, Noz.
I know.
I've never been one for watching sport. Not because I have an aversion to it. It's just hard to know who to root for when time's in regular flux.
This is the same place as the beginning
Nozzo,
of the
you're
game.
keeping an eye on Dr. Anderson, yeah?
I'm monitoring him through his PFE. He's fine, for now. But I don't think the press will like that you're leaving him alone.
Probably, but they'll like refunding
Like a
his
little
deposit
bodega?
even less.
No doubt. Okay, I'll leave you to
Dearden's
it.
Donuts,
Update me when
Puppy
you can.
Parlor, Speedy's Electronics, Domino's Diner, Paolo's Pizza. I love all of those things. Thin crust, deep dish, garlic bread, fried dough, calzones. Thank you. And now we're cycled back, so let's go to the diner. This says something in cursive. Free food, naked servers, false advertising.
Not with... Now it's all mucky. Ugh. Good thing my suit is self-cleaning.
Okay, real quick, right here it says, the newspaper box is empty and long abandoned. One of print media's last gasps, and it's for the Village Eye. Now, the Village Eye is really important because it's the newspaper that Rosangela Blackwell worked at in the Blackwell Legacy, where she met her friend Jeremy Sams, who is featured in the Blackwell Convergence, I believe. But also inside of the Village Eye offices in Unavowed, there was some tree goddess being person that had taken over the building, and there was like a cult there. And so like the Village Eye, it's like an Easter egg there for y'all. Back to the landing point. Cuckoo. Solitary.
What on earth would I say?
Say hello. What a weirdo. She doesn't talk to birds? Come on. Okay, now we go back.
Well, Nozzo, you were right about the lock.
I usually am.
What do?
We show the brass how resourceful we can be.
Hurrah! The chance to prove ourselves. Again. Does the historical record still contain an archive of old lock combinations?
It contains an archive of just about anything. You just need the brand name. Is there a brand name written on the lock?
Yes, Rastar.
Then you should have everything you need.
Okay, now we have this. Archive. Basic info. And it says it's a medium impact. Rastar locks were the most popular brand of combination padlock from 1992 to 2043. Rastar lock combination padlocks were typically found securing lockers, bikes, gates, and many other security applications. The manufacturing of these locks was phased out in 2042 when DNA encoded clamps became commonplace. Timeline impact rating medium. And then it says we have to put in the number for the model number. So we're gonna go and find the model number now. We're gonna turn it over. And we're gonna see.
Blasted.
Oh,
Nothing's
no.
ever easy, is it?
Don't worry, I made it easy.
There we go. You getting this, Nozzo?
I got it, Fia.
Okay, RLS 332. Now we go back into here. And we go boop. And this. And then we can autofill or we can type it in.
You remember the serial number, Nozzo?
Yeah, I remember.
Frank Nozzarelli. That's our guy. There's the combination 3224. Sorry, 32424. See if I can. And then that's that. Now.
Oh, hey, you did it.
That I did.
It's our job.
Wow, we're really here. It's just like I remember. The air even smells. Ugh.
You all right?
I'm fine. Maybe giving you that boost took more out of me than I thought.
Don't worry. Everyone gets a bit wobbly on their first jump. That's why we told you to eat bland food before you came.
Oh, yeah, I didn't eat anything at all.
Ah.
I want to be hungry. That's the whole point, isn't it? Speaking of, can we get going?
You said you lived in this area.
Well, I was a student in the area for 5 years. Sort of the same thing.
Biochemical engineering, wasn't it?
You've done your research. Yeah, I owe a lot to the place.
So, about this silver flare.
My mouth is already watering. God, I miss that place. I practically lived there back in the day. Or rather, this day.
The food was that good.
You've never had a better burger. Made it with real beef, not that chemically flavored TVP stuff we have now. Hey, you want to try one? I never ate there alone before. No reason to start now.
Just an FYI, the Silver Flare is 4 months away from getting a D rating from the Board of Health. It serves more rats than people.
I'll pass. Thanks. So you went there often, huh?
3 words. Student lunch specials. Kept me fueled almost my entire sophomore year. God, can you imagine what my cholesterol levels were back then? They're bad enough now. Back then, it didn't matter. Metabolism like a pencil sharpener. That was me.
Oh, look how sad he is.
To the Silver Flare, then?
My growling stomach says yes.
All right, let's go.
Hey, so what happens if we run into, you know, myself?
Oh, we did our due diligence. Your younger self is home for spring vacation right now.
Ah, so I'm back in Maine. You know what you're doing.
We'd like to think so.
Well, you look at those cars. You've probably never seen cars moving in the actual street, have you?
I have. Time traveler, remember?
Ah, right, of course. You've probably seen horse-drawn buggies, too.
On occasion.
Amazing. God, there it is. The Silver Flare. Jesus, sorry. It's just a restaurant. I didn't expect it.
Don't worry. Take your time.
Time, huh?
We have plenty of it. That is the benefit of time travel.
But I don't, though, do I?
Sorry?
I was diagnosed with Skinane syndrome. Did they tell you that?
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. How long?
They gave me 6 months, maybe 8. That's why I wanted to see this place. One last time.
I understand, Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson? Please, it's 2024. I'm 19 years old. I'm no doctor. Call me Joe. Right now, I'm just a sophomore biochem student. I have my whole life ahead of me. Not to mention countless late-night study burgers from this diner. Let's go in.
Hey, be right with you. Sit anywhere you like.
Thanks, Maddie.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
Jeez,
It's all right.
what a
Maddie.
mess.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Can I get a piece of blueberry pie?
sure.
Now, if you'll excuse me a minute, I've just got to use, you know, the John.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hi, Fia. Just checking in. How's it going over when?
Let's see. The client has thus far consumed 3
Over
burgers, a plate of chips, and a milkshake. He just ordered a slice of pie before getting up to use the toilet for the 2nd time.
But he seems satisfied?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone happier.
And how are you doing?
Me? I'm fine. Bit hungry myself now. I'm craving that curry place around the corner from work. What's it called again?
Little Modi's? It's not there
Moti
anymore.
is
they're
the
closed.
dog in the Blackwell
No,
games.
it never opened.
That
They were
belonged to the
paradox
neighbor.
out of existence about 5 years ago.
Figures.
Are you hearing that?
Oh, you're kidding me.
You don't think...
You better go check Fia.
Sorry. I turned it down a little bit because it's too loud. Oh, sorry.
I'm counting to 30. Then you either pay up or I'm calling the cops.
Oh, look, there's some numbers there. It says 23, 4, 51. I don't know what those numbers are for, but let's just say, get back here. Or you have to stay with me. Or what are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to skip out of the check is what he's doing. Come on, there's no place for you to go.
Oh, and it says wait.
It was nice seeing you again, Maddie.
Sorry, what? Hey!
And it
Oh,
says
you freaking
relatable
deadbeat.
and
Where'd you get that key?
something.
My manager is going to kill me.
Fia, what's going on?
You. He's your friend, right? You were sitting with him?
I apologize for my friend, but I need to catch up to him.
You can apologize by paying his bill. Do you have any idea how much he owes us?
I am aware. Will this be enough?
This is more than enough. Let me go get you change.
Keep it.
Oh, thanks, I guess. I'll just go turn off the alarm.
Thank you.
Blast it. Blast it, blast it, blast it.
I really don't like
thought
that
this would be
sound.
an easy one.
Fia, what happened?
Joe Anderson did a runner.
He did? That's odd.
Odd is the word, yeah. You'd better track him.
Track him?
Yeah, using his PFE data.
Sure, but
You can track him, right? You do know where he is.
that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't go anywhere. He's right behind you, according to his PFE data.
He's not here, Nozzo. You sure the system is working right?
It's working perfectly. Are you... Wait. Oh, blast it.
Nozzo? Nozzo, what's wrong?
The PFE signal's decaying.
That's bad, is it?
Well, it's certainly not good. Search the alley. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
I told you, he ran off.
Priorities, Fia. Something in that alley is giving off a signal. Something that's not supposed to be in that area.
Right, I get it, sorry.
And sub-vocalize.
Sorry.
She kind of looks like this. If this resembles anyone from this era, I have no way of knowing. It looks like Rosangela Blackwell, though. Like, that's who she looks like. Which is, makes me have feelings. Because I just finished the last the Blackwell Epiphany.
Worse than that, he didn't just take it off, it's broken.
Broken?
Yeah.
But that's impossible. There are only a handful of engineers in the world who can even open that thing, let alone break it.
How many degrees does Dr. Anderson hold again?
Blast it.
What do? We
find him.
And then?
I need to check the protocol guide. Stand by. Keep looking for him.
Nozzo, we need to have a word or two about communication.
I took a little picture of Rosangela. Oh, whoops. Go back out. I forgot something. Forgot to pick something up.
Good thing she turned off the alarm. Seems to be a list of deliveries. None of this means anything to me.
She's leafing through what seems to be a film script. She must moonlight as an actress.
Now, Fia, we need to talk. Head outside.
Oh, if you look really closely, her eyes move.
Damn it. I told them our vetting process was outdated. I told them. We should have seen this coming.
His background checked out. We were careful enough.
Obviously we weren't.
We can work out who's to blame later. What do we do now?
Okay. I've been reading the protocols, and there is a contingency plan for the situation.
I'm listening.
You're not gonna like it.
I said I'm listening.
First things first. Get back to the landing point. I'm sending you an upgrade.
A present? Oh, goody.
Thank me later. Just get to the construction site. I'll fill you in when you get there.
I think I'm gonna make a tuna casserole. I know nothing in this whole entire game has anything to do with the tuna casserole, but that thought just came to me. I love a casserole. I mean, I know there are people out there who do not love a casserole, but I do.
Okay. I'm relaying the upgrade over. Stand back. This may sting a little.
Okay.
Nozzo, what is this?
The WEG Mark IV vaporizes organic matter on contact.
And you just had this upgrade lying around?
Like I said, it's our contingency plan.
So you want me to...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I don't like this.
I don't like this, Nozzo.
I don't like it either, Fia. But he broke his paradox field excluder. He is unsynced from our timeline. We couldn't bring him back even if we wanted to. crossed the line, and he needs to be stopped.
Don't worry. I'll get it done.
Right. Good. You know how to use that weapon?
I said I'll get it done.
Okay. I'll be here. Touch base when you have
It's a
something to
little
touch
bit
base
bigger.
about. Good luck, Via.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joseph Anderson is responsible for the invention of the micro-incisor laser surgery device. Patented in 2034, so not too long. It is used in all major hospitals today. It is widely accepted knowledge that Anderson's advances have extended the average human lifespan by several decades. In 2051, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for both medicine and science. Timeline impact rating extremely high, so his existence is very, very important. Like, he's just like one of those like fixed point type of, it's one of those fixed point type of situations. So, oh, Trollgate the movie. Trollgate is the game that a little girl who passed away in one game and then became a ghost in another game. That was her favorite video game. So that's what that is from. This is from Blackwell Games, because they take place in the same New York as those games. Also, Shiva also takes place in that same New York. You go into a bar and Rosangela Blackwell is at that bar mumbling to herself because she is talking to Joey Malone, because Joey is an invisible ghost. Like, nobody can see him except for her. And so it's kind of fun to see what it looks like on the other side, just seeing her like mumble to herself.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you. Did you find your friend?
I'm working on it. That is why I want to talk to you.
Not sure how I can help, but sure.
Do you know the name Joe Anderson?
Joe Anderson?
Biochem student in the area, around 18 years old?
Oh, you mean Andy. Your friend does look a bit like him. That his grandfather or something?
Or something.
Well, Andy's always been a good kid.
Andy
You
Anderson.
must be worried.
Can you tell me anything about Andy?
Didn't you say you already know him?
Not exactly.
Then I'm not sure what I can tell you. He comes here a lot. We deliver to him at the Brittany house sometimes. You know, the NYU dorm. It's just a few blocks away.
Right. Thank you.
Nozo, did you get that?
Yep. Sending you the address now.
So Brittany Hall Dormitory at NYU was also a location. It was one of the first locations. It's like it's a third location, I think, in the Blackwell Legacy. Rosangela Blackwell, at the end of the first game, was banned from that dormitory. Like, she had a order.
You deliver to Andy's door.
Students, you know, they're our bread and butter. It's not like the Brittany house is far. It's just a block west of here.
Yeah, like a restraining order from one of the students, and she was banned from going near. I mean, it happened a lot. It happened a lot to Rosangela. Kind of a bummer. She got banned from a lot of places.
How did he get through the alley gate? Didn't you say it was locked?
Shows when I know. He swiped a spare key from behind the counter.
A spare key?
Hidden in a pepper shaker. Been there for years. Even I'd forgotten it was there. No idea how he'd even know about that.
He remembered.
I can't imagine. Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
None of this means anything to me. Although, wait a moment.
Andy A.
Andy A.
Andy Anderson.
BH. Andy Anderson and Brittany Hall. Seems likely.
1407. I wonder if that number's important. I have no idea if it is. If anyone out there does know, let me know. I will, Okay, what else? It says we're on 10th and Broadway.
The door is locked tight.
They do...
A sign says that the building is closed for spring break.
They do a phenomenal job with replicating real life areas in New York City. It was really and one of my favorite things to do when I go to New York City is find places that were in the game, like Highline Park and the Gothic Bridge in Central Park. Look how this fan moves. That's fun.
The door is locked tight.
Oh, let's do this.
Bit out of practice, but I got it. Room 1407. Here I come.
All right.
That's odd. The door was unlocked.
Andy Anderson.
And the computer is on as well. Either young Andy left for spring break in a hurry, or someone else was here before me.
Posters of music bands that broke up decades before your home when. Okay, and then Gal Friday. Some popular cartoon character. Changing timelines makes it hard to remember what's popular in your own when. Oh, when. That's how they... Her home when. Your home when. That's where she's from. You'd say her when. Okay. When are you from? Not where. So... That's just... Okay, so here's these things.
This is clearly a young Joe Anderson. Or Andy, I guess. I don't recognize the girl beside him, but they make a cute cluster. Assuming they are a cluster.
Okay, here's some emails. Meal. That's his sister. And it's just about classes and things like that. And then this is Tomo. Every game that has a computer, there's a thing about contact Tomo for your security needs. This is his sister, Cecilia, who is, telling him that he worries too much. And then this is Lisa, who becomes his lab partner, and then they start to date. And then the sister is like, oh, you like each other. And then spring break, didn't you just leave? And so that's where he's going. Activity history
is cleared every 48 hours.
Nozzo, when did young Andy leave for spring break?
5 days ago.
Ah, so whatever was done here, it was done after he left.
Makes the most sense, yeah.
So here he logs in. Oh, he's logging in to Lisa Sandman's email. And he sent an email to R. Foster. And then he logged out. And then he wrote this message into the activity history that just says, "I'm sorry, Lisa." And so that's why it just stays there. So that's just an error. Sorry. And now trash.
Trash is cleared every 48 hours.
So, like before, this file could only have been created after young Andy left.
Or deleted after he left.
Okay. And this is a main email. Let's read it. Professor R. Foster from Lisa Sandman. Fail me, I dare you. It's so mean. It says, you were very aptly named because you are a virus that infects this place daily. Being in your class is the worst experience I've ever had, and I used to work retail. The level of contempt everyone has for you goes beyond parody. You know you're riding on your father's coattails. If it wasn't for him, you would be researching compounds for baby diapers instead of getting tenure at NYU. Your father was ashamed of you. He only got himself cancer to get away from the laughing stocks. It's just like this really, really mean thing. And then it says, L. Sandman, Chem. So, like, it's like, this is who I am. Suck it, I hope you die in a chlorine explosion. That's specific. Let's see if we can look up Lisa Sandman. Lisa Sandman dies in 2029, just a few years later. June 12th. She was an adjunct professor at the NYU chemistry department. She died in a chemical explosion, so that's why it's ruled an accident. Her life and impact is a low.
Is this all the archive has on Lisa Sandman?
Afraid so. She died young. Poor kid.
In an explosion 5 years from now. You think Dr. Anderson wants to prevent that?
It seems plausible, but her timeline priority rating is listed as low. If he wanted to save her life, he could have, asked us. It's legal, and he can afford it.
You're right. It makes no sense. I'll keep digging.
That's his sister. She's a notable host for the Good Morning Show from 2039 to 2045. Infamous and explosive finish after interviewing the mayoral and right-wing firebrand Christopher Haynes. Christopher Haynes is featured in one of the in the Blackwell Convergence. In the Blackwell Convergence, I think. We don't ever see him. I think we hear his voice once. We have interactions with his mother, his wife, and his son, Christopher Jr., I guess. He's just like a rich jerk. It says, during a heated exchange for immigrant rights, Anderson reportedly shouted, Celia, "Were you hit on the head as a baby?" and punched him in the nose, drawing copious amounts of blood. Anderson does not retire and lives in Cornwall on Hudson. She regrets that she requests that her privacy be respected. That's cool. I mean, violence is bad. We have tons. Here's like all of these explanations, tables of content, like what they do. Essentially, Chronozen, they let you change time, but only in specific allowable ways, and that's why like it happens all the time. Just time just keeps changing. But for Fia, she is she's like chrono locked, even though she isn't. Like, she exists. All right, where are we going? We need to find out the teacher's first name, because it's just all we have is Foster, R. Foster.
Excuse me.
And then it sounds like a
Oh,
disease
hey.
or something
What's up?
like that. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Professor
Do you
Foster?
know a Professor Foster?
You mean Rona Foster? The chem prof?
Rona.
Yeah,
That's
comes
why
in here
she said
sometimes.
that.
Super cool lady.
Okay, and Lisa?
Do you know anyone named Lisa?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
I believe she came here with Andy at least once.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. Are those two finally together?
I don't know.
Well, they'd better be. They've been making starry eyes at each other for weeks.
Aw, and then she won't talk about other people.
Thanks for your time. I need to find my friend.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see, Rona Foster. So she's still alive in their time in 2062. All right, so her father, she's a science prodigy. Her father, Oliver Foster, had a struggling tech firm, Foster Tech Labs. She is responsible for the death of 3 students. So probably that had to do with Lisa.
This Professor Foster. An explosion is going to kill some of her students 5 years from now. I think it's the same explosion that will kill Lisa Sandman. Nozzo, can you confirm?
NYU kept the names of the victims away from the press, but the dates do match up.
So Dr. Anderson wants to stop Lisa from dying in the explosion?
Could be. But again, the explosion is a low priority event. He could have easily applied to make this change legally and professionally. Why do all this?
Dunno. There's something else going on. Do you have the address for the NYU Department of Chemistry? Everything seems to be pointing there. I probably should go see what's what.
Sending your way.
Washington Square.
You seeing this, Nozzo?
I think so. Is that Lisa Sandman?
It matches the photograph in young Andy's dormitory. Stand by. I'm gonna get answers.
Let's be smart. Let's save. Yes. Okay. That is Lisa.
Excuse me.
Ah! Sorry, I was a bit, focused. Who are you?
I am just visiting.
Visiting what? An empty school building? It's spring break. Nobody is supposed to be here.
Nobody? What about you?
Well, yeah. That's because... Hey, wait a minute. Let me see your card.
My card?
Yeah, if you belong here, you'd have a school ID card. So, let me see it.
Ah, well, look. Lisa, I can explain.
Oh, can you? Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, blasted.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Did what?
Did what?
Are you serious? If you didn't send that email, then what are you doing here?
Email.
Are you for real, or are you just being cute?
Again, I have no idea.
Right, fine, whatever. You obviously don't belong here, but neither do I. Tell nobody I was here, and I'll do the same.
What exactly are you doing?
Nothing at all.
It looks like you're trying to pick the lock of that door.
No, shut up, I'm not doing anything.
You are literally doing it right now.
Yeah, well, we all see what we want to see.
Do you know Joe Anderson? You probably know him as Andy.
Is that what this is about? Dating my lab partner?
I have no idea.
Since you have no idea, neither do I.
So you're Andy's clustermate?
His what?
Sorry, his, what's the word, girlfriend?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Not sure what we are yet.
So about Andy.
Look, I'm trying to focus here. You want me to help you? Help me get...
Oops.
I'm looking for an older gentleman. He was wearing an NYU hat and sweatshirt.
Huh. I think I would have remembered seeing someone like that. But I don't know for sure. I'm a bit distracted right now.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
She seems friendly.
She's ignoring me and ignoring the rules. No wonder she and Joe Anderson get along so well. Could you tell me about this client again?
Joe Anderson. He pioneered all the latest advances in robotic and laser surgeries. He's the reason why the average life expectancy is over 100 years old now.
Ah, so his timeline importance ranking is high.
One of the highest.
How are things from your end?
I'm I'm scanning all security camera footage and every archived photo taken in a 3-mile radius of your when and location. He's been extremely careful, but if he slips up, we'll know.
No ripples detected.
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
So Joe's clustermate, this Lisa Sandman, any thoughts on her?
Not really. The archive had next to nothing to say about her. Just her birth date, her death date, her employment history, and little else. She lived a short, simple, and rather unremarkable life.
We can't all change the world, can we?
No, just with time travel.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
If you'll allow me,
Huh?
I have some experience with this sort of thing.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Sure, knock yourself out.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Seriously, you're a lifesaver.
There, my good deed for the day.
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Whatever you changed, it did literally nothing.
So the ripples were marginal?
Not marginal, non-existent.
Is that unusual?
Normally, no. But with a walking paradoxical anomaly on the loose, well, I'll keep monitoring. Just in case.
Come on, come on, come on. Password locked. Seriously? Jeez Louise, Prof, where's the trust?
Everything all right?
No!
Sorry guys, I had a tickle in my throat. It says, bro, leaving this to remind you again because I know you forgot again. Remember what Dad was always looking through. Also, log off when you're done. Row. This is FYI and the little dinosaur. And then there's a book about modern bioprocessing. Modern, how quaint. Okay. And now let's just look at things. Let's look at this. I know that it's somewhere in here. Where is it? Okay, basic info. He died relatively young. He was a professor at NYU and the CEO of Foster Tech Labs. He had stomach cancer. Obit passed away, educator. His wife passed before him, and he has 2 children, Rona and Nicholas. Okay, and the photo. What is he always looking in? He's always looking in Zeus. This was taken in 2002.
Can I have a go?
For real? Sure, go ahead.
How do you spell Zeus? Z-E-U-S.
Holy crispy crap. You did it.
Yeah.
Here, let me add that thing. Come on, come on.
She's
man.
erasing.
Deleted.
She's erasing the email.
Oh, that was effing close. Jesus. Let's get out of here.
Sounds like Joe was trying to get Lisa kicked out of school so that she wouldn't get hired by NYU and then later
Hey, coming?
lose her life. She waits by the store. Every cell in her body is radiating relief.
Lisa,
Yeah?
you promised to speak to me about Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. What did you want to know?
Have you been clustered, dating him long?
Not long. Just 2 weeks? Or maybe 1 week? Not sure if spring break week counts. Whatever. I say it counts. 2 weeks.
Can you tell me anything about Joe? Or Andy, rather?
Why? You said neither of us were in trouble, right?
That is correct. Neither of you are in trouble. Right now.
Wait, is this about the roof? Because everybody does that. You shouldn't single him out.
The roof?
Yeah, our lab group did some atmospheric analysis tests up there. We need to be high up.
And that's against the rules?
Technically, yeah. We're not supposed to use that fire escape unless there's an actual fire. But do you know how many students live in a building with roof access? None in my lab group, but that's for sure.
Well, I won't say anything if you won't.
Like I said, everybody does it.
So your Andy knows about the roof as well?
My Andy, huh? Yeah, he definitely knows about it. It's where we first... Hey, you know what? Never mind.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lisa. You've been a great help.
Thank you. I probably owe you my future diploma. Heck, my future, period.
Your future. Of course.
No, she just insured. She just insured her future.
You want to join? I'll buy. It's the least I can do.
That's all right. You take care.
Back at ya. Thanks again.
Yeah.
So
You're welcome.
She feels she has a sad face. Because she just ensured that Lisa is still going to NYU. And like that she's gonna stay in school and that she's gonna be hired. Ooh, big choice coming up. If anyone wants to participate in the chat, I'm gonna say hello, Joe, because that sounds cool.
Hello, Joe.
I knew you'd find me. I mean, you had to find me. I just needed a bit of time, and that's what I got.
I'd really suggest that you stop talking.
Sure. It doesn't really matter anyway. I did what I needed to do.
You say do what?
Do what, exactly?
I saved her.
By her, I assume you mean Lisa.
You know about Lisa? Oh, there was almost nothing in the historical archive about her. I checked many times. It's like history forgot all about her.
Of course we know about her.
Of course we know about her. We're very good at our jobs.
Yes, that is obvious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you through all this. I really am. But it doesn't matter now. I got her kicked out. I got her away from here. That's the important thing.
You hacked her email.
You know about that too? Yes, it was me. She gave me her password once to grab some files when her phone died. I still remember it after all this time.
Well, she'll be happy to know that her trust wasn't misplaced.
You don't understand. I had to do it. Lisa died, will die, in a chemical explosion right here in this building. But not anymore. I changed it. There's no way Professor Foster will hire Lisa now. Not after she reads that email. Lisa won't be here when it happens. She'll be safe.
I'm gonna say you could have saved her legally.
You could have done this legally. We receive requests to save people from death all the time. Why didn't you make one yourself?
You think I didn't try that? My request was rejected.
Rejected? Why? Her timeline importance rating was low enough.
Sure. Her life wasn't important according to your precious board of directors. But her death? No. That had to be set in stone. They couldn't take the risk that Lisa surviving wouldn't affect my life. My life and all my precious accomplishments.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But the board considers these things very carefully. Your medical advances saved millions of lives. That's a legacy worth preserving. It must be preserved.
And shouldn't I be the one who determines that? Why should my legacy come at the price of her life? I loved her, you know? We were only together for a handful of years, but my whole life, it was always her. I've never stayed clustered with anyone for very long. I was always too busy. Too busy changing the world, too busy making a fortune. But none of it, not a single minute of it, none of it held a candle to being with her. Whatever happens now, saving her, it was worth it. You don't need to shoot. I'll go back quietly. I said I'll go back quietly.
Dummy. This is the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. Without Joseph Andy Anderson and his focus only being on being a great medical technician type of person, that's why he that's why he saved millions and millions of people. But if Lisa had lived, his focus would have been split, and maybe it wouldn't have they probably did the research and said that if Lisa had been with him, then he wouldn't have done half the things he did. Maybe he just would have been like a nice little quiet professor somewhere or something like that, and not the great Joseph Anderson, where people live past 100 years old because of him. I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Joe. You broke your PFE. I couldn't bring you back even if I wanted to.
You see. Well, yes, that makes sense. I don't suppose you could just leave me here. I'll be dead in 6 months anyway. Can you at least give me that?
After everything you've done, do you really think that's an option?
No, I suppose it's not. Do it then. Lisa's safe. That's all that matters.
No, she's not.
She is safe, right?
All right, here's the thing.
Check that for me before you do it.
There's been no change for you. Just do what you need to do.
Do we talk? Do we lie? I think he'll know if I lie. If I just say she's safe, he's gonna think that's a lie, so I'm just gonna say I don't know.
There's very little information about her in the historical record. Remember? We can't know for sure.
But there is a record of her dying in the explosion. If she doesn't die, then her record would have changed. You call it a ripple, right? Can't you check for a ripple?
There are no ripples, Fia. Please, don't drag this out any longer than you have to.
Okay. I can't do it! I can't do it! I'm a coward. Sorry. Sorry, Joe.
You okay?
I'm dandy, Nozzo. Just tickety-boo.
Just tickety-boo.
You didn't tell him.
What would have been the point?
You did what you had to do, Fia.
Yeah.
The brass is going to be happy, for whatever that's worth.
At least somebody will be. Ready to come home?
Right. Stand by.
All right, y'all.
And timefall in 3, 2, 1.
Right, back in 2062.
Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Hey, it's about time you two finished. Who wants drinks? Okay, what's wrong?
Are we that obvious?
With all due respect, yes. I didn't spend all those years training you for nothing. I know when something's up. So, spill it.
The client pulled a code 3-2.
Oh, so he...
Yes, he did.
What a total socket. In that case, the answer is both of you.
Answer?
To my question, who wants drinks? Am I right? I'm usually right.
Yes, you are definitely right.
Nazo?
Sounds great, but I need to be up early for a meeting with the brass in the morning. High-profile client like this, it's gonna be a media circus.
I'm gonna go. Please.
Please, Nozzo. We could both use a break.
You heard that? She said please. You can't argue with please. And besides, what are they gonna do? Fire the only chrono monitor in all of New York?
Okay, I surrender. How about JVs?
Sounds good to me.
It's settled then. To JVs.
Okay.
Just a tick. Just need to change.
And those are her normal clothes.
And they've gone.
And so now there was a chrono shift, and so this is different. These is the zone and Adios Cafe, and yeah. Let's go check and see. We're gonna go to her apartment. Still water.
Lights.
Hey, Fia, you on your way?
Sure, Noz. Just popped home for a minute.
All right. Well, keep your seat warm.
Okay, now let's see. We're gonna see who she is in this time.
Enjoy that inner peace while you can, Alterna me. You'll be gone soon.
Now, this Fia is a spiritual and meditation leader. Cluster status loves everyone. Location where I am needed. About me, the only truth is whatever you make someone believe. Wow, gross and weird. And then some things. Oh, Michelle Williams quote. And yeah. So that's her. No news or changes like that. So now we are gonna save because we just finished the first part of this game. I really enjoy the animation. It kind of reminds me of Emerald City Confidential, which I played with y'all. I think I played the entire thing on the interwebs with you. So, oh, also, yeah, her apartment is chronolocked so that it's always here. Even if there's a shift, it's always her little one-room apartment. A one-room flat. Is that the same as a studio? Is that the same as a studio apartment, a one-room flat? I wonder. Anyway, we saved. Oh, no. Sorry, I was, I don't like that quietness. Anyway, let me do the thing. Thank you for joining us. Gaming4Justice is a Calling of Justice production. Special thanks to our host, Maiamama. For more information on me, check out the links that I'm going to stick in the chat and that are in the show notes on YouTube. So for me, that's going to be linktree.com/Maiamama, because that's my name. And also, special thanks to executive producer Claudia Alick. For more information on Claudia and Calling Out Justice, check out the link in the chat and the links in the show notes. That's linktree/Calling Up Justice. And hey, do you want to get involved in the Calling Up Justice community? Check out this link from the website, callingupjustice.com. Thank y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow, Thursday, the 24th of April, for Trek Talk. All right. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye.